Hello and welcome to another Let's Play of another game. It's me and Brad today.
We're doing some things.
Yeah.
We got some things going on.
We're playing possibly one of my top 10 favorite games of all time.
Probably one of the greatest games to come out of Square Enix.
No.
Yeah.
I do not believe that this is a universal truth. I do not believe that this game is universally beloved by all.
Not universally, but it's got a cult following.
Yes, and I'm a fucking headmaster of that cult.
Hey, I'm saying within this cult following, it's probably one of the best Square games, since they tend to come out with little gems that have their own cult followings.
Squaresoft. Okay, so we're gonna play Parasite Eve, and it's a spooky game.
Yes, very spooky.
Very spooky.
It's coming up on 20 years old soon. 2 years.
Jesus Christ.
In 2 years, it'll be 20. I wonder if they'll do an anniversary for it. Probably not.
Probably not. So I think this is hailed as a survival horror cinematic RPG.
Yeah.
And you'll see that it is heavy on the cinematics in a way that I like.
Yeah. It's funny, before we started recording, I mentioned this. It was probably one of the only games that really creeped me out.
Never forget.
Never forget.
Anyways.
Yeah, it was probably one of the only games at the time to really creep me out, and I think it's because of the way the monster design was in this game. Like, Resident Evil had its zombies and stuff, but and they had, like, the lickers and things like that, but I mean,
other than zombies, everything was monstrous. It wasn't,
didn't look like an everyday thing you could, see that got turned into a...
Right.
And you had the dogs,
it's key that they transform what you'll see in a minute. One of the scenes is key to the horror. The atmosphere in this game is the game, is the horror. Because you are going to be super powerful. You're literally going to be super powered.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Also, if you guys didn't realize it, Aya is a babe.
She was.
Oh my God, she's such a babe.
She is such a babe.
So this guy is so useless, he doesn't even get an actual name. So, we can name her if we want, but I
like Aya.
Yeah.
Back in the day when you could name things.
Yeah, well, it didn't matter because it's all text.
I know it didn't matter because it's all text, but, like, remember back in the day, like, the Final Fantasies where you could name your whole cast?
Yeah, I still do that with 9. I try to name them the opposite of what, in my head, what's the opposite? Like, Zidane becomes Beckham, because Zidane's a soccer player.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. Oh, do I have to talk to this guy and then we go in? Yeah. Alright. Zidane becomes Beckham, Dagger becomes Pistol.
I see what you're doing there.
Yeah.
What do you name Vivi?
Shit.
White Mage?
No. So instead of VV, it's like DD or CC or whatever, two letters.
I see what you're throwing down.
Sometimes it just becomes W.
Freya?
So Freya's a hard one. So Freya, I go to the Norse mythology, and usually she becomes something else, like, I don't know, Odin. It's not very good because I don't think I know there are other female Norse mythology, but I never can think of when it comes time to naming. We can look it up.
Could, but I mean,
the hardest one is what's her name? Q.
Oh,
whatever.
I know who you're talking about. The thing with the tongue?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that thing. Is that a girl or is that a dude?
That's the point. Anyway, so this is one of my favorite forms of media, a play within a play. Storytelling, I'm sorry.
Oh, what, this?
Yeah, play within a play. It's
Coincidentally, 9 did that.
9 did that, but Hamlet did that.
I know. No, I don't know. It's something about this game, and just really everything in the late 90s. Everything Square was doing into the 2000s at the time, before they decided to merge with Enix. Like, everything Squaresoft put out was just, in my opinion, quality game.
You really couldn't go wrong with them. I think even like the worst Squaresoft game in the late 90s was a 7.
What would you consider the worst Squaresoft game of the 90s?
Probably... I'm probably going to get in fucking trouble for this.
Look at those graphics.
Threads of Fate.
Autumn would hate you.
Yeah. But, like, even that's a 7.
She bought that game off of a lady at GameStop while she was working there because GameStop...
Alright, so here it gets kind of spoopy. But kind of goofy. Spoopy goofy.
Spoofy goop.
Oh,
this guy's like, oh no.
Yeah, then it gets kind of a little too real. Like, that's kind of fucked up. But the people falling over... Yeah. This guy's just like, oh shit.
Oh my god, I'm on fire!
Yeah.
Oh my... Ah!
Yeah, it's
just missed her.
It's always kind of nuts watching. When we were younger, this was not okay.
No, it wasn't. This was not a game for children.
No, if you were a child, you should stop playing this game. Keep playing this game.
Yeah, keep playing it.
Oh. So right here we learn exactly how much of a badass Aya is and why she is one of
Where's she hiding that gun? We'll never know.
No, we know where it was. She is one of the best female protagonists in video games. I strongly believe this, and this moment is critical to all of that.
Oh yeah, that was her blind date, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here, and just fucking tackles him.
I'm a cop.
But like, it's so good. She's she's a babe, but that's not what makes her hot.
No.
What makes her hot is that fucking tackle.
Yeah. Babe fight.
And just like, no nonsense. Fucking people are on fire, and it's just like, freeze! Like, I'm a cop.
She's a dedicated law enforcer.
Yeah. It says so much about her. But of course she has to run at it. It's a video game, and she's a hero.
Right.
So, saying, oh, you're mitochondria. So this is where the game gets a little, this is the game mechanics. Oh.
She totally missed you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do you learn fire?
No, you don't learn anything the right way. But she awakens your mitochondria or whatever.
Your PE. Bow.
So,
very nice with the critical.
Yeah, you have your action time, and when it goes up,
I think this is one of the first RPGs I'd ever played where it was a turn-based system, but it let you run around the battlefield.
Yeah, that's where I kind of like it. It gives you a lot more strategy than.
You feel like you have a lot more freedom than just your character standing in one space, like dance, 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 dance. It just
it feels more alive.
It does. It really does.
And all the monsters are designed around it. The mobility being such an important factor to why Parasite Eve 1 is good and empowering is exactly why I fucking hate Parasite Eve 2.
You didn't really? You didn't like it?
Hated it because they got the controls out of it. The atmosphere in 2 is fine.
Okay.
It
was just the controls you hated?
The controls I hated. I mean, it was the same problem I had with... okay, so...
You are right. Parasite Eve 2 felt a lot more like a Capcom game than a Square game.
Yeah. It felt like they were trying to ape something. So you know what? I'm sorry about saying Threads of Fate was the worst Squaresoft game. Parasite Eve 2 is the worst Squaresoft game.
I really liked Parasite Eve 2, though. That was the only one out of both Parasite Eves, I beat that one.
That's funny.
But that's because that one wasn't as terrifying as this one was.
Well, no, two is kind of scary in its own right because you're in the middle of nowhere.
Right, but they didn't like. Younger Brad didn't make the connection that I'm out in the middle of nowhere alone and something could happen to me as a and like that overall atmosphere never connected. I'm out in the middle of the desert. It's sunny out. There's like camel things that I'm shooting.
Yeah,
the puzzles though were all right. I like those puzzles, but I was a huge Resident Evil fan when I still am. So that game felt like a Resident Evil knockoff, and that's, I think, why I dug Parasite Eve 2.
Yeah, and I was always against Resident Evil's thing. So right here, this cop gives you a shit ton of ammo. I'm just going to try and get through as fast as I can.
Jesus, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't just give you a shit ton. But whatever. And that's literally it. That's what I come back here for. So next time we meet,
we're gonna eat those bodies.
We're gonna eat those bodies. I can't check them. I always think that's weird. Well,
they're burnt. They might be hot. You don't want to touch that.
I guess.
You don't have gloves. What if they have STDs, Greg?
Stids.
All right.
See you next time on Parasite Dragon Ball Z.
Parasite. Paraballs.
We gotta come up with a new joke.
Parabol X.
Parabol X. See you next time on Inuyasha. Kagome.
There's a drinking game I have to tell you about later.
No, we know about it.
Oh, good. That's good.
All right, bye.
Bye.